Queen Mary 2 is an emblem of maritime elegance and the epitome of traditional ocean travel. This iconic ship recently underwent a significant refit, which has elevated her status in the world of cruising. In this review, we delve deep into her amenities, dining options and the world-class facilities on board. We'll also explore Queen's Grill for the first time. Is it worth the extra money, or is it falling short of the competition? Queen Mary 2 is arguably the most famous ship in the world, but does she live up to her reputation? Our experience in the Queen's Grill aboard Queen Mary 2 was nothing short of exceptional, particularly highlighted by our stay in one of her beautifully appointed suites. It stands as probably the most beautiful cabin we have ever had the pleasure of staying in, combining luxury with thoughtful design. This suite, 8127, is wheelchair accessible, which brought a unique and practical aspect to its design. The bathroom, tailored for accessibility, had a different appearance and layout compared to standard suites. This modification, however, did not detract from the suite's overall elegance and functionality. It was impressively equipped with all necessary amenities, ensuring comfort and ease of use. The rest of the suite maintained the standard layout typical of Queen's Grill suites, showcasing a harmonious blend of style and comfort. The attention to detail in the decor was evident, with tasteful furnishings and a soothing colour palette that created a tranquil and luxurious ambience. The suite offered ample space, making it a perfect retreat after a day of exploring the ship or ashore. The suite itself was adorned with several exquisite touches, enhancing our stay significantly. We were greeted with the delightful indulgence of Penhaligon's luxury toiletries, fluffy bathrobes and slippers, and the charming presence of fresh flowers. The addition of a luxury coffee and espresso machine, alongside a complimentary minibar stocked with our choice of 2 bottles of spirit, added a personalised touch. The 24-hour room service was more than adequate, and being welcomed with a bottle of champagne and chocolates was a delightful surprise. However, despite these luxuries, there were a few areas where the suite didn't quite meet our expectations, especially considering the ship's extensive refit. The absence of USB ports in the cabin was a significant oversight in today's digitally connected world. This lack of modern connectivity options was a bit surprising, but there was a good selection of British, European and US sockets scattered around the suite. Additionally, the absence of interactive TVs was another point where the suite fell short. Unlike other major cruise lines, Cunard's decision to not include this feature meant that we couldn't enjoy movies on demand, check our stateroom balance, or book specialty dining venues from the comfort of our suite. While TV is not the primary focus of a cruise, it becomes quite important after a tiring day exploring ports or if one is confined to the cabin due to illness. The limited TV options were a noticeable gap in the otherwise luxurious and thoughtfully equipped Queen's Grill suite. Our overall experience with the Queen's Grill on Queen Mary 2 presented a distinct contrast to the ship-within-a-ship concept offered by lines such as MSC, Celebrity and NCL. While the Queen's Grill does not encapsulate this exclusive, all-encompassing environment, it still offers its own unique charm and elegance. The exclusive grill's terrace at the aft is a notable feature, offering a serene and private outdoor space. The new cushioned loungers and the refurbished hot tub are a delight, providing a comfortable and relaxing area to enjoy the sea views and fresh air. However, when compared to the more elaborate and expansive sun decks found on some Celebrity and MSC ships, the grill's terrace might seem a bit modest. It's a pleasant space for sure, but for those accustomed to the grandeur and extensive amenities of other premium cruise lines, you may find it somewhat underwhelming. In terms of the overall Queen's Grill experience, it's important to note that the emphasis seems to be more on traditional luxury and personalised service, rather than providing an isolated resort-like atmosphere. The dining experience in the Queen's Grill restaurant, for example, was exceptional, with an exquisite menu and a tentative service that truly stand out from the crowd. Our dining experience in the Queen's Grill restaurant aboard Queen Mary 2 was an epitome of culinary excellence and exceptional service, far surpassing our experiences in MSC Yacht Club and the retreats with Celebrity. The level of service in Queen's Grill was impeccable, a testament to the crew's commitment to providing a personalised and unmatched dining experience. Every meal was a culinary delight, with the menu offering an extraordinary range of choices that catered superbly to various dietary preferences, including vegetarians, vegans and those with other specific dietary needs. The attention to detail was remarkable, especially with the availability of an exclusive menu for guests with dietary restrictions, ensuring that every guest had delectable options to enjoy. You were also able to pre-order a la carte dishes like chicken breast and lobster thermidor the night before, adding a bespoke touch to the already diverse menu. This flexibility and the quality of the food were exceptional, making every meal feel like a special occasion. The best way to encapsulate the Queen's Grill dining experience is to liken it to dining at the Savoy for every meal. From the exquisite food to the attentive service, everything was utterly faultless. The restaurant created an atmosphere of refined elegance, where each meal was not just about the food but the overall experience of luxury dining at sea. It's a rare and remarkable achievement in the world of cruise dining. The exceptional dining continues with the Queen's Grill afternoon tea, which is served in the Grill's lounge each afternoon. The Grill's afternoon tea is a quintessential British experience that truly stands out even to those of us who have enjoyed numerous afternoon teas on land and at sea. The elegance and quality of this tea service was outstanding, making it one of the best we've encountered and certainly the best at sea. Each afternoon the lounge transforms into a haven of tea-time elegance. The tea itself is freshly brewed, offering a perfect blend of aroma and flavour, tailored to please even the most discerning tea enthusiasts. The selection of delicate savouries and finger sandwiches is impressive, with each bite offering a delightful mix of classic and innovative flavours, beautifully presented and served with finesse. The sweet treats and cakes are nothing short of delightful, ranging from traditional favourites to more contemporary creations, all crafted to perfection. The freshly baked scones are the highlight for many. Served warm, they pair wonderfully with rich clotted cream and a variety of jams, epitomising the classic afternoon tea experience. Queen's Grill with Cunard, while not without its imperfections, truly shines in areas that matter most to its esteemed clientele. Indeed, one might find more luxurious sun-decks on Celebrity and MSC and encounter more practically designed cabins and suites on other ships. The lack of included perks such as a Wi-Fi package, drinks package and inclusive tips, which are standard with many suite experiences with other cruise lines, is a notable shortfall. However, the essence of the Queen's Grill experience lies in its exemplary service and impeccable dining, and it is here that it truly excels. The staff's attention to detail and commitment to providing a personalised service experience is remarkable, creating an atmosphere of refined luxury. The dining, akin to high-end restaurants, is consistently outstanding, with a range of culinary offerings that cater to every palate. These strengths make the Queen's Grill an experience that, despite its few shortcomings, holds immense value and appeal. In our opinion, Queen's Grill with Cunard is worth its weight in gold, and for that reason, we won't be waiting too long to book it again. For those staying in Princess Grills and Britannia class accommodation, you will dine in your own main dining rooms, the Princess Grill on Deck 7 and the stunning Britannia Restaurant on Decks 2 and 3. The King's Court aboard Queen Mary 2 offers a buffet experience that, while satisfactory, doesn't quite match up to the standards set by some of its contemporaries in the premium cruise category. The variety of food available is somewhat limited, especially when compared to the extensive selections found on cruise lines like Celebrity and Holland America. While the quality of food is good, with each dish prepared with care and attention, it falls short of the culinary excellence that passengers might have experienced with these lines. The King's Court does a decent job of providing a range of options to suit different tastes. but for those accustomed to the diverse and gourmet offerings of other premium cruise lines, the experience might feel a bit underwhelming. The Golden Lion pub aboard Queen Mary 2 offers a delightful taste of traditional British pub culture, set against the backdrop of the open seas. This cosy, inviting establishment is designed to replicate the classic feel of a British pub, with its rich wood panelling, comfortable seating, and warm, welcoming atmosphere. Guests can enjoy a variety of British pub fare, from fish and chips to chicken tikka masala, accompanied by a selection of beers, ales and ciders. The food served here is included in your cruise fare. As inclusive eateries go on Queen Mary 2, that's about it if you disregard the rather sorry-looking Boardwalk Cafe on Deck 12, a dining venue which is only open on warmer cruises and when weather permits, meaning it is closed much of the year. Something that is included though is afternoon tea, served in the Queen's Room for those outside of Grill's accommodation. Speciality restaurants aboard Queen Mary 2 are limited to just 2. The King's Court is one of them, where a section of the buffet converts into a fine dining restaurant in the evening, which serves a premium menu of dishes from Italian to Indian depending on the evening. This venue costs $17.50 per person. The Veranda Restaurant aboard Queen Mary 2 is an exceptional dining venue, easily ranking as the best steakhouse at sea we have experienced. For $50 per person, guests are treated to a sublime 3-course meal that epitomises fine dining. The quality of the steaks are unparalleled. Each cut cooked to perfection with exquisite flavours and textures. The menu boasts a variety of options, ensuring that there's something to satisfy every palate, even vegans. Accompanied by a selection of fine wines and impeccable service, the Veranda offers an atmosphere of sophistication and exclusivity. It's a culinary journey that goes beyond just a meal, providing a memorable experience that justifies every penny of its cost. The entertainment in the Royal Court Theatre aboard Queen Mary 2 offers a delightful experience, particularly appealing to an older demographic. The recent addition of the new LED video wall post-refit has been a game changer, immensely enhancing the visual aspects of the performances. This technological upgrade allows for stunning visual backdrops and effects, adding a modern flair to the theatre shows. However, while the entertainment is indeed high quality and enjoyable, it doesn't quite reach the level of the spectacular performances seen aboard Celebrity and Royal Caribbean ships. However, the entertainment was definitely an improvement on our last experience aboard this ship, and it gets a thumbs up. Illuminations Planetarium, conveniently located near the Royal Court Theatre on Queen Mary 2, stands out as one of the most impressive amenities we've encountered on a cruise ship. This unique feature offers an immersive experience into the wonders of space, all at no additional cost to guests. The complimentary nature of this attraction, bookable through the Cunard app, adds to its appeal. It's a rare opportunity for cruise passengers to engage in an educational and visually stunning journey through space, making it a must-visit for those looking for an extraordinary experience. To avoid disappointment, make sure you book as soon as you get on board, as it does get booked up very quickly. Another onboard facility in high demand is the Mareel Spa, which costs around $70 per person per day, although prices will vary by cruise. The spa offers an impressive range of luxurious massage and beauty treatments, which come at an eye-watering price. In fact, the spa treatments on Cunard ships are some of the most overpriced at sea. Disappointingly, the hydrotherapy pool and thermal suites were out of action for the second time we have sailed aboard this ship in the last 2 years. Guests expect full access to all advertised amenities, especially when paying a premium to sail with Cunard. The regular closure of such key features significantly diminishes the value of the overall onboard experience. We hope that this stunning facility is open for guests on future sailings. On board Queen Mary 2, entertainment and activities extend far beyond the main attractions. The enrichment lectures stand out, offering engaging and informative talks on a variety of topics. Exercise classes are available for those looking to stay active. These can take place in the well-equipped gym or the Grand Queen's Room. You can expect cooking demonstrations which provide a delightful culinary experience. The ship is a haven for relaxation, boasting ample deck space, a full wraparound promenade deck, newly tiled swimming pools and new hot tubs. One of the most serene spots is the library, the largest at sea, housing over 10,000 books. From our experience, Queen Mary 2 masterfully balances relaxation and entertainment, making it an ideal choice for those seeking a peaceful yet engaging cruise experience. Travelling aboard Queen Mary 2 is all about the experience of sailing on a ship that is unique amongst passenger ships. If you go and you fail to discard your desire for bumper cars and surf simulators, you're going to be disappointed. To fully appreciate Queen Mary 2 and Cunard and everything they stand for, you need to learn about the history of Cunard and transatlantic travel. This can easily be fulfilled at Cunard Connections on board, which acts as a museum to Cunard and ocean travel. Our experience with service aboard Queen Mary 2 presented a mix of excellence and areas for improvement. While the service in the Grills Lounge and Queen's Grill restaurant was sublime and comparable to the esteemed Savoy in London, we encountered several complaints from other passengers about substandard service in some bars and main dining rooms. Our personal experience with the butler service, though efficient in maintaining cleanliness and comfort in our suite, lacked the extra personal touches we would have anticipated. Unlike some standard balcony cabins we have had with other cruise lines, where stewards would often go above and beyond in organising personal items, our butler service didn't quite meet those expectations, leaving room for enhancement in the overall service quality. This is a very small niggle though. The suite itself is probably the most stunning we have ever slept in, and the service across the board in Queen's Grill has set a new benchmark. The onboard costs aboard Queen Mary 2 can be notably steep, particularly concerning the extra expenses such as shore excursions, specialty restaurants, spa treatments and beverages. From our perspective as budget-conscious Brits, the drink prices were particularly hard to digest, with some cocktails costing $18 and a Bloody Mary at $11, compounded by a 15% gratuity on every service, even self-service actions like going to the bar and opening a can of Coke yourself. The drink packages offered little respite, potentially doubling the cost of the holiday overall. This pricing structure can be a significant deterrent, making us more inclined to stick with the water and complimentary fruit juice in the buffet, rather than indulging in the pricier options available. To check out the drink package terms and conditions, click the banner in the top right hand corner now or go to sailawaymagazine.com/Cunard drink packages. Queen Mary 2 has seen a significant upgrade with the introduction of Starlink, arguably the best internet provider at sea. This upgrade has dramatically improved connectivity compared to our previous experiences with Cunard. There are two main packages available. The Essential Internet package, around $18 per person per day for the entire voyage, suitable for basic internet use like emailing, web browsing and social media. For those needing more, the Premium Internet package at $24 per day for the entire voyage allows streaming of music and videos. We found that the premium option was reliable during our 3-day cruise, not facing any connectivity issues at all. This is a big thumbs up for staying connected while cruising. Cunard now just need to give passengers interactive TVs like pretty much every other cruise line out there to bring them fully into the 21st century. In summary, our experience aboard the newly refitted Queen Mary 2 left us thoroughly impressed. The substantial revitalisation has added a fresh vibrancy to the ship, while maintaining the maritime tradition and grandeur Cunard are known for. As impressed as we were with the refit, it could have gone further. Not installing USB ports in the cabins and suites does seem like a bit of an oversight in the 21st century. While there was some grumbles about service and dining in passenger areas, Our personal experience in the Queen's Grill was exceptional, standing out amongst over 90 cruises we've embarked on. It's disappointing that Cunard don't include a drink and Wi-Fi package with Grill's experiences. For the money, we think they should, but it's a minor drawback in an otherwise splendid experience. The Queen Mary 2, with her unique charm and recent upgrades, has rekindled our affection, reaffirming her as a truly one-of-a-kind vessel that offers great value for exceptional service and dining standards you can expect when you get on board.